Hi there. This is Anita Charlot. I am the author of The 5 Phases of Dating, the creator of the 5 Phases of Dating ebook, as well as the creator of the 5 Phases of Dating e-course. And I wanted to give you a little bit of background about what the 5 Phases of Dating is all about, and to answer any questions that you may have or questions that I have received via email and via IM, via Twitter, things of that nature. So, what are the 5 phases of dating? Well, before we step into what the 5 phases of dating is, let's backtrack and let me give you the purpose or the vision I had when writing the 5 phases of dating. So, being a woman, having experienced several different relationships and having had several disappointments, I wanted to know what was the secret to dating. I wanted to figure out how to take out the warm and fuzzies, right? Didn't want to continue going down the same path that I had been going down. And so I decided that, well, maybe if I look at dating in terms of project management, then I can probably find the areas that need improvement, or the places where I veered off onto the wrong track. And so as a result of that, after I had ended a 4.5 year relationship, I decided to take a sabbatical, if you will, and just take some time to really get to know me, to really get to know what my habits were in dating, what it was I wanted, what I needed. And as a result, the 5 phases of dating was born. And so the 5 phases of dating, it breaks down into 5 different phases, as well as what I call internal groundwork. So the concept of the book, or the title of the book, would lead you to believe that there are 5 phases to dating. There are only 5 phases of dating. You're going to read this book and you're going to get to know the answer. You're going to understand everything about it. You're going to have all the answers and all the inside tips, and you're going to be able to go off and date and not having run into any issues. But that's not the case. Okay. What I wanted to do was, as it took me some time to do this, I wanted to teach others how to take a moment to get in touch with yourself, to really get in touch with what it is you want, what it is you need in a relationship. And in doing so, I came up with several different exercises at the beginning of the book called internal groundwork. And during internal groundwork, you are asked specific questions. You are asked to really dig down deep inside and to come up with those things that are most important to you. You're asked to define what you want in a relationship. You're given several more different exercises, things that I call the 3 list, how to create your 3 list, how to, and those 3 lists happen to be your must-haves, your can compromise ons, and your hell no's, the things that are just totally out of question for you. And then you have, your perfectly authentic life, you have your perfectly authentic relationship, and once you identify all of those things, you have a better idea of what it is you want. You can find out where you have stated one thing, yet you meant something else, and you just see where you have been responsible in the demise of your previous relationships. Once you've done that work, then it's time to move into the 5 phases of dating. And those 5 phases happen to be friendship, just what it says, friendship. And then phase 2 is dating non-exclusively. Phase 3 will be dating exclusively, or committed relationship, as some people like to call it. Phase 4 will be engagement, and phase 5 would be marriage. And so I know that, when I was doing my research for the book, I recognized that women were a lot more open to going through these phases, or seeing and recognizing the value in these phases, than men were. A lot of men were like, 5 phases, that's just too much for me. However, even though the book is written towards women, I do think that men could benefit, and I have several male clients that have benefited from reading the book as well, because it gives them time to pause and to really take a step back and consider what it is they're looking for. And so that's the purpose of the 5 phases of dating. It is not to give you, the tips and tricks on how to be the best dater out there. This book is actually very introspective. It causes you to have to go inside and to answer questions that you probably have never really thought about answering before. And you also have to go in and you have to identify what it is you want. So you have to get clear. So if anything comes out of this book, if anything of value comes out of this book, other than, giving you things to look for in each phase, what questions you should be asking, what things you should steer clear from, it is the clarity that you will have in getting to know who you are really inside, what you really want, and the relationship that you'll build with yourself. So I guarantee you, to take the time to read the book, to work through the exercises, to answer the questions in the first part of the book is really something that you should consider doing. Whether you are dating, whether you are single, whether you are married, it doesn't matter. It is one of those books that will help you get in touch with your reality and maybe even help you learn how to articulate that to the partner that you're with. And I say partner because it doesn't matter whether you are gay, straight, bisexual, asexual, transsexual, it doesn't matter. The whole point and purpose of this book is to get you to build a relationship with yourself first. And from that relationship, that being a very loving and honest and true relationship, you can then step out and be able to share of yourself and your love and entertain a relationship with another person. So again, my name is Anita Charlot. Feel free to check out the website at AnitaCharlot.com. That's AnitaCharlot.com. And I will be, if you go on the website, you will find that there are several different things there as I offer several different coaching opportunities, several different books, several different options. There's even a 5 Phases of Dating e-course for those of you that have read the book already and said that you would have liked to have a little more or go a little more deeper. I've listened to you. Thank you for your feedback, and I've created that as well. So thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Bye.